But all things, like you're saying, like we manifest, right? We just create it in our heads, right? We came together as a community or whatever, and we created economy. Like, what is economy, right? It's not a thing that, you know, grows out of the ground.
The Hindus call it the Maya.
Yeah.
You familiar with that term?
Yeah.
The Maya.
Yeah.
It's just the illusion.
Yeah.
It's a game.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
But we become personally identified with it, and that's when it sickens us. I think it's cool to play economy. It's cool to play civilization. As long as we're not personally identified with it, and which is, you know, a difficult one for us now. It's of course being personally identified with it, which is the individual sickness. Yeah. But the collective sickness is a manifestation of defying the second important rule, which is cause no harm. Yeah. And we cause harm to each other, and we cause harm to the planet. Yeah. And that's our demise. Play economy, play society, play nations, play languages, play religions, play all these things because they're beautiful. They're manifestations of a brilliant consciousness. Yeah. But don't be personally identified and cause no harm. And we'll be much happier. Cool, man. It's good talking to you guys. What do you think, man? You want to play that cello?
Right now. Yeah, I can.
You think you can? Yeah. I don't want to.
It's always weird playing right after I've exercised, but I'll go.
You got it, dude.
You want to give it a shot? Come on, man. This is your chance.
Yeah, come on. You want to shine on strength?
Millions of people.
Literally.
Not at this moment.
Right.
Don't worry about
It's not
it like
live.
that.
Huh?
Don't be nervous.
Days it will be.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Okay.
All right, cool.
Where'd you park in the back?
Yeah, I parked over there because I didn't know exactly where it was.
You know what I'm fascinated with is it's gonna sound ignorant, but only because of my perspective. But being able to have conversations like this with a high school junior.
Yeah.
And you're what, 16?
Yeah.
That is incredible because when I was 16, it was how can I get a 40 ounce and get laid, or how can I go beat somebody up on the football field. Yeah. And I don't know if this wasn't available to me, but I don't know anybody else that would have been able to have a conversation like this when I was growing up in my high school in Long Island. And it's not to say that the people there were stupid, but we didn't have the internet.
Exactly, yeah.
And the internet, I mean, I don't know if maybe this is just innate knowledge or your parents are really smart people that share these ideas with you, or you got lots of books in your house, but the internet has created an explosion of consciousness that allows young, bright, absorbent minds to dig into ideas that adults just a generation before have never even heard of. Yeah. Amazing.
It's all this exposure, right? We can finally see everything around us, you know? We're not just confined in our area, so to speak, right? Like, you know, if we're in a certain high school, we don't have internet or anything like that, no books. Only perspective you have is like around you, right? Whatever your teachers are telling you.
Or the TV.
Yeah, exactly. Whatever they're telling you, that's what it is, right? You watch the news and like this is what they're telling you. You got terrorists or whatever over there. They're all terrorists then, right? That's how yeah, exactly.
That's your influence.
You should be scared, right? But like, how are we gonna know that if we can't actually see it, right? We just can't believe, right? We just believe what we see, what we hear. And I think part of it is fear and part of it is also just, I guess, ignorance.
Ignorance, yeah. That's exactly the word you're looking for.
Yeah, like it's...
You just don't know.
Yeah, so we want to believe
I would love, you know, what I think would be the coolest thing, I wonder if it's been done already, like a documentary, right? Where like, straight cracker redneck from middle America somewhere goes and has a conversation, obviously they have to speak the same language, with a man of the same age with, let's say they both have 3 children, and they're both socioeconomically about the same in their current cultures, from Afghanistan, who lives either in a cave or however they decide, I don't know, because of my ignorance. But this guy lives in a trailer, and he carries a shotgun, and that guy lives in his cave or whatever. Yeah. And they got together over, I don't know, some beers or some hookah or something, and they just sat down, looked each other in the eyes and started talking. Yeah. You know what, I really believe that at the end of the conversation, they'd be like this, you know what, man, you're okay. I mean, you're okay too. Yeah. Because they're just human beings doing the best that they can with what they have in the place they've come from, without all the political garbage and wars that are monetarily based, economically based. This guy just wants to take care of his kids and teach him the right thing. This guy just wants to take care of his kids, teach him the right thing. And if they actually got together without any prejudices, I think it would be beautiful.